Hello and welcome back to All The Mons. I am Steve. For some reason, I guess something's gone funky, but it seems like we are currently taking the form of Steve rather than our usual fluffy self. I think today I want to do a bunch of battling, just a ton of battling. We have a good ways to go. I think I want to get up here to maybe the champion today. And then it looks like a bunch of rematches. Yeah, you gotta do all these rematches. So I think I want to do this here, and then I'll do these rematches myself. And then we'll take on the final one next time. I think that's the plan. Let's just jump straight into it. Tons of battling today. Togedemaru. A steel electric type, very much weak to our fire attacks, so we should be able to just deletify this little goober. Oh, it's got sturdy, so it survives. Do we burn it? No. We can use extreme speed though. That's that priority attack, allowing us to hit him before he can do anything. I will take spiky shield. That might be useful. Dragonite. I think it can go fast, and it can have an ability where it takes reduced damage on like the first hit while it's got full health. So I think first things first, we want to hit with extreme speed to potentially break that. I knocked us out. We could probably go fast enough. Yeah, we can hit him with the Noiver and with the good old Dragon Pulse. That should just knock him out right there. Yep. Gardevoir, that one's a bit scary. Yeah, I don't have a good solution to this. Nah. I guess we'll swap to Rick. Probably gonna use a fairy move. This probably wasn't a smart thing. We should have kept Gengar on the back so that we could bring him in at full health. Now he's not gonna be able to use his sash. Yeah. I don't know which one's better. I guess Sludge Bomb. Ooh, no. Terrestrialize? Terrestrialize Shadow Ball. That boosts our ghost type attack. Yeah. We're gonna do that. Boost our ghost attack and then hit him with it. Big blast? Come on, let's see big damage. One shot. Ooh, nice. And that is a fairy water type. Only weak to grass, electric, and poison. We have Sludge Bomb. Yeah, with the poison. Oh, that actually did a lot of damage. Yeah, a surprising amount. Alright. Well, Jolteon here can use Volt Switch, which will knock him out and then switch out Jolteon. So we can pick someone else. I say go into James. That was the wrong choice. But we can use U-turn to swap again while still doing damage. We'll bring in Machamp. He's got Ice Punch if he survives this. Oh. Well, they used Leaf Storm, but it reduced their special attack, so that might actually be fine for us. I don't know. Yeah, they reduced their own damage. Well, that worked out really well. That's a fairy type. No, I don't have anything. I keep thinking that I have Bullet Punch, but I don't. but we should be able to handle this thing. At this point, yeah. We just spam Thunderbolt. It does have healing moves, though. I don't think he can out-heal that. Yeah. We got the win against Ruin Leader Aklov. What an interesting name. Goodbye, money. I don't need money. And is it this one? Yeah. We got our healer on a stick we can just use. Okay, who's next? X Shadow Admin Marl. Okay, we're looking for Marl. Who is also found in the... Everyone's found in the desert in this one, and honestly, I'm loving it. I'm loving just finding everyone in the desert. Not having to travel too far. It also means I can check all the raid dens that we have out here in the desert. Because there are a lot of them out here. I can just keep running circles on them. Drakloak. Olmister. I am looking for a Lycanroc raid den, a specific form of Lycanroc raid den. The Dusk form. That's what we want. That is my favorite. It's one of my absolute favorite Pokemon, and I'm not having luck finding it. Like, zero luck. Oh. Next person must be around here. Oh, it's one of these guys in like the Power Ranger outfits. He's got the Sableye. Well, let's just fire off right from the go. Flare Blitz. Oh, he's using Protect. I don't know what he's... Oh. Crocodile. He reduces our attack. We still did like so much of his health. I guess we could swap. He's probably going to use Earthquake, so we're going to swap into a flying type. Oh, high horsepower. It is a ground attack, so we made the right choice. We just Dragon Pulse. Yeah. 10 to Cruel. Poison Water. I don't really see a switch that I want to do. He's probably got Ice Beam. That's probably what he's doing. We're bringing Jolteon. I think this is the correct choice. He used Haze, which removes all stat changes. That's great, because I wasn't going to change stats. That was a choice. This guy, Dusknoir, he's got decent defense and special defense, and I think good attack. But he's got really low health, so we might just be able to keep doing this. Yeah, that did like most of his health already. Ooh. But he does a lot of damage. He's also very slow, so it doesn't really matter who I send out, we can probably just knock him out. Yeah. Alright. Beedrill. Beedrill's probably his Mega Evolution. I think just staying in here and firing off more water attacks is the choice. What is he gonna do to us? Poison Jab, maybe? X-Scissor. Okay. Okay, yeah, that one shot, yeah. Huh. It ain't telling me how fast this guy is. That is definitely not correct. We can send in Basil. That'll reduce his attack. And then we can use Rock Slide to try to one-shot him. Yeah, reducing his attack, let us survive his hit. Swoop it. Let's just hit Extreme Speed, see if that does it. It doesn't, but it still does a good chunk. Alright, so he's got this guy and Sableye, and that's it, I think. We should actually have this at this point. And with Dragon Pulse. Sleep to get rid of the nighttime. This guy could definitely be annoying here, but I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, he's burning us. He's not got the right moves to mess with us, I don't think. I think what could possibly mess with us there is like Disable and Encore. That's how he could have probably screwed us over. Icy Wind. Alright. Oh, our healing station's on cooldown. Well, let's just see who we need to fight next. Oh. Leader. Leader Benjamin, who raises the level cap from 65 to 76. They are found in the jungle. Alright, well, home time it is. I've traveled off all the way to the jungle, where we will probably find this guy. Considering he's found in the jungle, I'm leaning towards grass type, probably. So I think just keeping Basil in the front is worth it. Because if it is grass type, we just clear. And we've also got Noivern, who's good against grass types, and Rick, who's good against grass types. We got a lot of good options into grass types. So this one, if it is grass type, shouldn't be bad for us. Alright, we got Benjamin here. Arachnid. That is a water type, water bug. Right. This is probably gonna go for a water attack. So he might be a bug trainer. Bug Benjamin? I think we send in Machamp. We already lowered his attack, so he's not gonna hit as hard. Oh, he still hit pretty hard though. Now we can hit him with the Smackdown. Ooh, yeah, that did pretty good. We can hit him with the knockoff to remove his item. Ooh, that almost took him out too. Oh, we had a Focus Sash. That wasn't all that crazy to remove. Putting Jolty on. We'll use Volt Switch. Ooh, and we'll swap to, I guess, Noivern. where we will Dragon Pulse. He just keeps full healing this guy. Air Slash it is. So he healed him twice, swapped him out. I think we're actually fine into this because we have Heat Wave. So let's just fire that off. Fire beats Bug and Steel. If this hits him, I think he just gets deleted. That's his Mega. Okay. Yeah, no, we just took out his Mega Pokemon, so that's amazing. This Bug, we just use Air Slash. Oh, that's so cool. Do you hear that? That flapping sound? Badass. Yeah, we just use Air Slash. That was almost enough. He's low enough health. Dragon Pulse is guaranteed to hit. Click that. You know, I feel like when someone's low health, sometimes it's just best to use your move that has 100% accuracy. Let's just use it. Oh, this guy uses Dragon. Yeah. And you were the weak spot on the team for so long, and now look at you doing work. Big work, too. Cleared like half the team? Huh, so that's Poison Dark. Maybe it's just Thunderbolt. Yeah. What else do you have? Fortress, weak to fire. Let's switch. Might as well. Oh, it's the Araquanid back again. We'll drop rocks on it. Yeah. This one went really well. I guess Bug is like one of the weakest types. But it's got some good Pokemon. Like Mega Caesar is pretty damn solid. Hey, free stuff. Back home. Oh, I can't stand being Steve. It just feels so wrong. I'm not Steve. Right. Now we've got the Elite Four. Level cap 76. I'm assuming they're all going to be found in the savannah, right? So probably want to level cap our guys. Probably want to do that. We got this candy collection that we can just eat through. And we're actually going to eat through like a stack of it though. That is crazy. Okay, half a stack. It's not the worst. We'll also do like a tiny bit of crafting at the end of today. We're just going to set up Ancient Ultimodium Ball, Ancient Vibranium Ball, and Ancient Unobtainium Ball. That should all take no time at all since we have like the what is it? All the like stuff pre-built for making the Vibranium Balls already. Like we just have to put in the recipes and I think set up apricorn wood lids. We have tons of apricorn wood. Alright. We're gonna go hang out in the savannah. Fight all these Elite Four guys. And the champion. Ooh, one of them is Deep Dark and Swamp. So we'll have to go there. Ah, here's the first one. We'll have to go to the swamps after. What type are you? You look kinda... Oh, we can tell by the outfit. I think you're... Goomy? You're wearing a Goomy hat. So probably a dragon type person. I think I'm fine with... I think this is the right choice. Right? Because then we can swap out if I don't like it. It's a double battle. This might have been the wrong choice. Oh. Oh, okay. They do have Gudra, so I was right. This is a dragon type trainer. I think Volt Switch on the Tyrantrum and Snipe Shot on the Tyrantrum. We'll just double into that, knock out one other Pokemon for sure. And we'll bring in Machamp because he can punch with the Ice Punch. Yeah. Ooh, they got Thunderbolt. And a Psychic type. That is slightly concerning. Okay. So if we survive, we can use knockoff on it to like really mess it up. I think that's worth going for. Here we can do U-turn on the Gudra to switch to a different Pokemon. This is a rough one to figure out what we want to do. Because that's a very fast Pokemon. I guess we go into Jolteon. No. Basil. We'll lower their attack if they use any attacks, but I doubt they do. Okay. Okay, they both attack Basil, which was the wrong choice. We've very much weakened the Lerias. Which means I think we're good to put in Rick, who can finish off the Latias with the Shadow Ball. Actually, we could just use Dazzling Gleam, that hits both of them. No, I think we gotta guarantee it with the Shadow Ball. Oh, we're faster. So they're not max speed. And they use Flamethrower on Rick. They're just leaving Machamp alone. It's great for Machamp. You can just start blasting left and right. Just swing at all of them. This is our opportunity to use Dazzling Gleam. It hits both enemies. This dragon here, Komo-o, is dragon and fighting. Both those types are weak to fairy. And this fairy move has pretty high power. Yeah, let's do it. That almost took him out. That brought him down to 34. Rick Ghastly is down, but so is their Komo. They only have 2 Pokemon left. Ah, what do I do? I guess we bring in Jolteon. Alright, so that's definitely their Mega. We'll Ice Punch into that. And we will, I guess, Volt Switch on the Hydreigon. Yeah. It's hard. Yeah, we're gonna do that. This guy could be very fast. This could be a problem for us. They save their Mega for very last. And they're using legendaries, which is... those could give us trouble. He's got Lightning Rod. Oh, I didn't know that. But he attacked both attacks into... well, that was... huh? They really just want to leave our Machamp up to do all the work. Well, yeah. Kick that dragon. If they're just going to leave you alive, you can hit him too. Wow. Like, they could have taken out Machamp at any point, and they didn't. And because of that, we just win. It just works. What do they drop? Eviolite boosts the holder's defense and special defense if you're not fully evolved. That one could be fun. And Focus Sash. So that's a full heal for our team using the healing station on a stick. We'll float over to the swamplands and check all the raid dens on the way. That one's still... oh, that one's a Torterra today. I think there's another one over here somewhere. Maybe another 2. I know the swamps are in this direction. Please. Please have my boy. No, Electric. Electric. He's alright. What do we have here? There's a grass type one. Yeah, not what we're looking for. I guess kind of orangey colored ones that have what we want. Oh, whoa, 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 oh, whoa. Where are you, trainer person that I must do combat against? Yeah. Where do you hide? Is it you? Lerias the Swampman has a Mimikyu. So Mimikyu, can you get out of that grass? Mimikyu is Ghost and Fairy, and our first attack against it will do like no damage. So I think Volt Switch would do the damage and we get out of here. And we bring in probably Basil, because he'll lower Mimikyu's attack. Yeah, that was the right choice. Now we can just drop rocks on him or Flare Blitz. Let's do Flare Blitz. That's my go-to here. I'm thinking you're a ghost type trainer. Yep, there's another ghost type. Let's hit him with a crunch. Got Berry to reduce dark type damage. That did nothing. Ooh. Okay. This one could be scary. We could go Rick, and we terrestrialize into Ghost type and Shadow Ball. He sent out his own ghost, or another ghost. This one, this sword. Steel Ghost type. Still weak to our Shadow Ball though. Yeah. You might have a priority move to go first though. I will find out. If he did, he didn't use it. So it doesn't matter. There's Coffagragus. Hit Shadow Ball, come on. One shot. Yep. Ghost Fire type. Might be faster than us. We'll find out. You were not. Am I just gonna click Shadow Ball again? Oh, he turned into Mega Banette, but this guy is slow. If it doesn't have Shadow Sneak, we just one-shot it too, I think. Yeah. Alright. Bye-bye. Wow. I really did just click Shadow Ball like 5 times. And win. That just happened. Ah, we got an EXP share. Okay. Allows the holder to receive a share of experience from battles. So that'd be like if you had a Magikarp on your team and you wanted to train it up by battling, you'd have it hold this and you'd fight using a different Pokemon and Magikarp would still gain XP. It's pretty good when you don't have like all the XP candies and everything. Which we do have, so yeah. But like normally, it'd be hard to farm XP candies like this. So XP share would be a lot more relevant then. Might have another Windswept Savannah on our list. So let's see. You gonna spawn me in another trainer to take on? Yes, yes you are. Somewhere below my feet. So in this cave? Why you gotta be in the cave? Alright. Well, I'm gonna assume you're cave type, maybe rock type. You don't look like the type to have rocks. Maybe normal type. Or psychic type. Ah, we'll find out. That is a fairy bug type. It might be a fairy type. Huh. We might be good if we just use Volt Switch or Thunderbolt. Let's do Thunderbolt. You went faster than me. And you got Focus Sash. You use Moonblast. Let's swap into Basil and we'll use Extreme Speed. Yeah, Moonblast shouldn't do too much to us. We can just click that again. Huh. Okay, so that's a water fairy type. And it's pretty fast too. These fairy types are going to be a problem. I think we have to throw Machamp away. He's not really going to help too much in these fights. Fairy types destroy him. And we just go for a low sweep. Yeah, he's dead. But we should be good to bring back in Jolteon. And we do Thunderbolt again. Right, Sylveon. I think we just want to stay in and spam Thunderbolt to weaken as many other Pokemon as we can. Half health, not bad. We're about to be attacked again, aren't we? No? Okay. We've almost taken out the Sylveon. Might be worth it to bring in Gengar and just start firing off sludge bombs. Steel Fairy. Yeah. So we're gonna swap to James. That's gonna Mega Evolve. And it's gonna have huge attack. Like, stupid big attack. Yeah. It tried to use Sucker Punch. Ooh, that could have been bad. Alright, we'll use Snipe Shot. Yeah, so we can look at his stats here. Special defense is its lower stat. We should be able to Flare Blitz him. That'll finish him off. That means we don't have to worry about their Mega... Oh, Azumarill. Yes, that could be a problem. And we just hit extreme speed, try to knock down as much of its health as we can. Okay, it lowered its own defense and attack. We might be in a good spot to finish him off. Maybe with the Sludge Bomb. This is looking a bit hairy. I think we go Noivern. And we use Air Slash. Just to try to knock his health down a little more. Okay. If we get a flinch, that'd be so good. Yeah, we flinched him. That is amazing for us. Oh, are you kidding? We left him with 2%. What the hell is that? Oh, we should be good to finish him off with Thunderbolt now. Ah, he recovered all of his health with a potion. Sludge Bomb. Left him with 3% again. That's gonna cost us the game. That's gonna, yeah. We're gonna lose now, I think. Got Togekiss. I don't think we can knock this out in one hit. Yeah. Okay. Get out of here, you prick. We can heal up and just take this from the top, do it again. Get out. Alright. Dead. We're going to start with basil. Rematch. Basil can hit him with the rock slide. We want to keep Basil alive. So here we'd switch in Machamp. Machamp eats a hit, gets knocked out. Oh, Machamp survives. Here he's gonna get knocked out though. Yeah. Now we can bring in Jolteon, who ideally gets this with Volt Switch. Are you kidding? No. Oh, that's really annoying. Huh. Oh, we can still knock him out with Snipe Shot. Can we knock this guy out though? No, but we can put damage on him. Right. And we can bring back in Basil. Their water type is gone. Oh, look at that rock slide damage. Yeah, they're not gonna have a good option for Basil. Huh. We don't have the best choices for you, though. And we kind of want Basil for the Mile. I think here we want to send out Noivern. They're using Calm Mind to raise their special. We can use Air Slash and hope for flinches. We did not get them. Well, hopefully they're weak enough for Basil to just delete them. They are not. But they're using a fire attack on Basil, so it really doesn't matter. That's a choice. Azumarill. Yeah, that's not what we want to see. They're going to use a water attack, so we swap in Jolteon. He'll eat that water attack just fine. Maybe not just fine. Thunderbolt. Jolteon's really disappointing me today. I guess... what can we do? We could just Sludge Bomb. We do that twice. We don't have any good switches now for the Mawile. Unless they go for Sucker. If they go for Sucker Punch, we're in the clear. Please go for Sucker Punch. Please, 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 please. That's what will save us. If they go for Iron Head, we lose. Ah, they went for Sucker Punch. Flare Blitz. I'm so glad we got that. We got lucky there. And we just hit Extreme Speed. Yeah, that half healths them. Got that priority attack, so we're guaranteed to hit first, even though we're slower. That one was a bit rough. You know, I thought our team would do better. But, against that type, we're pretty weak. We can use our healing items that we've got to get our team battle ready again. Because we never use these things. Place them, that's cool. Please stop placing them. Is that everyone fully healed? It looks like it. Could decorate with these. Nice. Looking at that outfit. What's that giving me? That's... Okay, I guess we're getting an answer. That's ground type. Well, we can flare blitz into the Excadrill. And then we can... we fire both of our attacks into it. So we just snipe shot the Flygon. That did half. That's pretty decent. Oh, and he deleted our boy there. That's a lot of damage. Huh. Okay. I think use Dragon Pulse on Flygon and Snipe Shot the Excadrill. He's weak to water, I think. Yeah, 2 times weak to water. We had a Focus Sash. Means he survives our hit and takes out our James. We'll put out Machamp. It's pretty decent for us. We'll use Heat Wave. No, we'll use Dragon Pulse to guarantee a hit on the Excadrill. And we'll use Ice Punch on the Gliscor. So the Excadrill is gone. The Gliscor tried to heal. It is full health already, so that does nothing. Ooh, another flying ground type. We'll hit that guy next. We use Dragon Pulse to finish off the Gliscor, and we will Ice Punch the Landorus. Come on. Let's see big damage. Big damage on this guy. 1-shots. The last Pokemon are Sandslash and Quagsire. I feel like Sandslash is the bigger threat. So I'm just going to throw everything in on that. And then we can deal with the Quagsire last. That may have been the wrong play. And we're going to Terrastalize into a normal type and use Swift. And then we can use Knock Off if they survive. And if Sandslash dies, Machamp will automatically aim at the Quagsire. That's why we put both attacks on him. So we should hit the Quagsire. Yeah. And he's just using Muddy Water. This is fine for us. We'll just spam Swift and Low Sweep. Perfect. What kind of... Oh, your name was Mole Man. Lovely name. Okay, we used recovery items on all of our guys, and now this is almost off cooldown. Great. Let's fight Champion Jax. I think we're going in with this team. Alright. So, we've intimidated each other. I've reduced his attack, he's reduced my attack. I'm gonna use Rock Slide. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. And then Snipe Shot on the Hitmontop. We'll just try to soften him up. That's a Mega Salamence. That's not good. Oh, that's really not good. If he sets up, we're dead. He's just going straight for the attacks. All right. 251 speed. We might be good here. Maybe? I don't know. That might be inaccurate. I think we gotta go with Rick. We've gotta use Flare Blitz on Hitmontop and maybe Shadow Ball. It's hard to choose. I think we terrestrialize into Ghost and Shadow Ball the Salamence. Just hit him as hard as we can. That's his Mega, so if we can get rid of that, that's amazing for us. And we burned his Hitmontop, so it's doing less damage. Honestly, this is a pretty good spot for us to be in. His Hitmontop's almost out, and Gengar is full health. So I guess the right choice would be to put in Jolteon. Yes. We can use Swift, which will hit both of them. And then I don't know how to deal with this Magnezone. I guess we just hit it as hard as we can. Probably Shadow Ball. Oh, he recovered HP. He used a potion. That's... yeah. Our Focus Sash keeps us alive, but we've been paralyzed. That's really bad. Try Dazzling Gleam. Oh, yeah, we've been hit by the Paralyze effect. That might lose us this game because he got a Paralyze on us. That would really suck. Noivern. This isn't bad. Like here, this lineup of Pokemon that we've got. Does suck that we're stuck using Swift. That's kinda not ideal. That's a fast dragon type, Dragon Poison. I guess we just go for that and try to get rid of it. Got a speed boost, so it will now outspeed everything. It's done. It used ground attack, so that did no damage. We might still have a chance. Yeah. Okay, so if we use low sweep on the Pyroar, and then Dragon Pulse on the Gastrodon. Okay. Ooh, reducing our speed. That's really bad. That's super bad. We'll use low sweep on the Pyroar. And then I guess protect, because he might try to take out our Noivern. Okay, Machamp. Need you to destroy this Pyroar. It's all down to this. We got 2 Pokemon, they've got 1. What do we do? I guess we just low sweep, slow him down, and more Dragon Pulses. Yeah? Ooh. We're good. That was a little hairy towards the end, but we've taken down the champion. Level cap is now 84, and we've got 1 more trainer to fight today. That's them right there. Let's do this. Okay. Their first Pokemon is Melioetta. It raised its speed when we reduced its attack. That's really bad. I guess we just go for a crunch right out the gate. That hit pretty hard. And now we can use extreme speed to finish him off. So first Pokemon, I'm pretty sure that's a legendary or a mythical Pokemon. Are you just going to be legendary spamming? Oh, don't do that. Okay, we're going to swap here. We're going to Thunderbolt. Or Volt Switch. No, Thunderbolt. We need to make sure he's dead. Flip turn, that's nice. Hey, look, another legendary. Wow. Wow. Alright. Forcibly swapped out our guy. Well, that's kind of rude. A snipe shot you. That does mean we get to keep Jolteon in the background, though. And honestly, I do like that. Okay. This guy might be a bit of trouble. It's an electric fairy. Fairy, like, really messes me up. We'll use Sucker Punch to break Focus Sash if he has it. I don't know if he does. Puts us in a bit of a spot. I think Gengar here. And then Sludge Bomb. Our Focus Sash keeps us alive. Probably got one more Fairy type guy. That's a Steel type. That really messes with us here. But Machamp's good into that. This is a perfect spot for Machamp to shine. He one-shot us. Okay. Huh. Basil? Basil with the Flare Blitz? Probably worth it. Almost one-shots him. Good. Right. So what's our next move? I guess Noivern. We've got the Heat Wave. Yeah, that deals with Steel type. Last guy, what is your last guy? Fairy Rock type. Do we have the Pokemon to deal with that? We might just be able to handle that. Okay, so we're gonna use Air Slash. Oh, it's a Mega Pokemon, of course. What do you get stat-wise? No, like seriously, what do you do? You go fast, apparently. That's bad. We'll try to paralyze with Discharge. We're just gonna lose now. Or will we? You know what? I really don't feel bad about using our items this battle. What would be best? Probably Basil. We'll bring Basil in. We use Rock Slide to weaken them. Oh no, he just one-shot us anyway. I'm gonna be honest here, not a fan of the 6 legendary Pokemon opponent here. Ooh, that's... Okay, what was... Yeah, this is really not ideal for us. Not a good one. What we can do is try this again. We will use Snipe Shot. Jeez, this guy's gonna mess us up. That's fine. Now he can bring in Jolteon and use Thunderbolt. They went this first. Ooh, that could be good. If we can get this out of the way right out the gate, we might be in a better spot. I boosted their defenses. Sludge bomb? How fast is this thing? Can I get critical hit? No. We did get the poison though. Okay. Huh. Well, if they use that attack again, we're safe to swap into Machamp. So let's try that. Good. Now while Machamp's out here, we can heal Jolteon. Machamp's just gonna die. Put out Noivern. It looks very, very vulnerable, very tasty to knock out, and we're just gonna use Protect, and hopefully the poison kills them. Yes. Okay, that's their Mega gone. That's a Psychic type. Noivern doesn't really have a lot of uses for us in this battle. So I think we're just going to spam out Air Slash and hope for flinches. We missed. Okay. Very, very helpful. We use Sludge Bomb. Knock him out in one hit? No. But the red card switches us out. Honestly, couldn't have swapped to a better Pokemon. That perfect. Okay. We switch to Jolteon, who can one-shot this. That did a lot of damage. We should also be able to take this out in one hit. Do they only have one left? No, they got this guy. Yeah, this guy is going to be a problem. Isn't he? I don't know what to do here. How much health does Basil have left? Basil's pretty much full. So we are good to bring him in later. I guess we just go for Thunderbolt. Okay, Basil. Big hits. We survived. He lowered his own defenses. We get the one shot. We do. He's got one Pokemon left. What is his last Pokemon? Oh no, he survived. Oh shit. Okay. Max revive on Basil. Let's hope that that is enough. Extreme speed. That's priority. What is your last Pokemon? Melmetal. Do we one shot? Do I one shot this? I need to one shot this. We do. Holy crap. Okay, so we're starting to get to the point where there are just teams that have all legendaries. That's insane. Yeah, no. That's some shit. I don't like having to use items. I think maybe I gotta consider using some legendaries of my own. Yeah, I guess now we're going to want to do our last little bit today, and that is making or setting up the automation for these 3 Pokeballs. So yeah, this should take no time at all, right? I go over here to our pattern encoder. We'll do the assembly ones first. 1. Alright, so all we need is tumblestone. Tumblestone. Let's see if we have any. I'm sure I've picked some up. We got the wrong kind of tumblestone. Oh, tumblestone. Yes, that's so good. So, you can actually grow these. Let's see if we can, is there any automated growth? No, there is a way to automate this. It's pretty simple. MAG. MA. Need a magma block. Step 1. Like, we don't need like a billion of them. For now, I'll just place it down here. You drop this on top, over time it will grow. We could hook it up to a block breaker and automatically harvest it once it hits a certain stage. Using, I'll point to the one that we're currently using over here. Block breaker with a cluster placed into that. But for now, I just gotta let it go, I guess, manually until we have a couple stored up. That takes care of the dust though, eh? Alright, and that's all 3 balls done. And you know what? There's someone doing vacuuming in the background. I think we're gonna call it for the day. It's also been a long time and I'm tired of being Steve. What the hell? Why are my arms so short? Well, I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please stick around for some more. I'll see you next time. And have a good day.